Present my screen. Okay, we're gonna all check out the math book together. Woohoo! Today, we are learning about reflections, our newest transformation. Reflections, they're all around you. When you look into the mirror, what do you see? Your reflection. Take a look at this photo of a human landscape reflected in water and at the reflection of a natural landscape on page 258. We're going to skip that reflection of a natural landscape. We'll just look at this one. Nice, beautiful photo of London. I believe that's London. So, as a class, I want to discuss regarding this image. I'm going to call on people to answer these questions. So, we'll start with Tarak. In the photo, which is the image and which is the pre-image? Can you explain?
Oh. Wait, in example 2, right?
In this photo right here, actually.
Oh, this one? Oh, okay. The pre-image is the actual landscape itself, and then the reflected image is the one on the water.
And how come?
Because well, the actual buildings and bridge is the actual thing, and it's being reflected on the water.
Right. The
So
second
that's
image is a transformation of the first. It requires the first to exist.
Yes.
Okay, now someone else will go to Ty. How does the size of the pre-image compare with the size of the image? Explain.
They're the same size because...
Hey, whoever that is, could you please mute?
Kainoa.
Kainoa.
I'm not even doing anything.
Can you please stop watching your documentary unmuted?
I'm not even doing anything.
Some things never change.
Like, that's true.
So back to Ty. So they're the same size.
Because...
Are they always the same size?
Yes. Well, because a reflection has to be the same size because it is, unless you also dilate it, it has to be the same size.
Bingo. Perfect answer. All right, and then last we'll go to Kainoa. A rotation requires a point of rotation, an angle, and a direction of rotation. What is necessary to define a reflection?
What?
A rotation requires a point of rotation, an angle, and a direction of rotation. What is necessary to define a reflection? Is it a point?
Or a line of reflection.
You need a line of reflection, right?
Yes.
And then you need a distance away from that line.
And force.
All right. Thank you. So a reflection is when a point or shape is flipped across a line of reflection. We all understand this. Also known as a mirror line. In a reflection, each point in the image is the same distance from the line of reflection. Hey guys, what is that? Can you, whoever that is, please mute themselves? It's incredibly annoying for the rest of us. A reflection is when a point or shape is flipped across a line of reflection, also known as a mirror line. In a reflection, each point in the image is the same distance from the line of reflection as the corresponding point in the original pre-image. This is very important. So, for example, in this image here, we have a line that's halfway between them. This is our line of reflection. All of the vertices of our blue triangle, this one, and this one, their corresponding vertices will be the same exact distance from the line of reflection every time. Does that make sense to everyone? Just say no if it doesn't. So, first, you will measure the distance from the vertices of the pre-image to the line of reflection. For example, here it's 1 unit. Here it's 2 units, 2 units, 1 unit. Then mark the vertices of the image on the opposite side of the line of reflection, the same distance away. The image will be identical in size and shape and simply flipped. This is key though, it must be flipped or else it's just a translation. So we have another reflect and discuss. I will call on Declan. why is a reflection a congruence transformation? Can you explain?
Because the shape and size stay the same, it's only just a different position. So it's basically just the same shape.
100% correct. It is the exact same shape in its size and everything except its position. It will have been flipped. Okay, next up we'll go with Mark. Where is the line of reflection in relation to both the image and the pre-image? Explain.
I don't think Mark's in this call.
Oh, someone's busted. Okay, someone else volunteer. Where's the line of reflection in relation to both the image and the pre-image? Max?
Sorry, what was that?
Were you a little distracted with some ASMR practice?
Yeah.
Or were you just aggressively whispering into your mic?
Me?
So where is the line of reflection in relation to both the image and the pre-image?
It's in between them. It's in the middle.
And is it exactly in the middle?
Yeah.
Yes, it'll be the exact same distance away from both, correct?
Correct.
All right, and then last but not least, Nico, owner of the nice car in Chasey Poo.
Yeah.
Where do you see reflections in the art and architecture of your school? What do you think is the purpose of these reflections?
In the windows.
That's not, I guess that works. Are there any reflections in the art at the school?
There's art at our school.
Yes, you actually made the art. You proudly.
Yeah, the mural. Remember, Nico?
Um,
That's trash.
Oh my gosh! Shots fired. Did we just call the eighth
Yeah,
grade
we did.
mural
It's-
not?
Yes,
one
it's
of the classes made it
horrible.
really bad.
Well, it's because Nico
Hey,
decided
I
what
thought
it
there
was.
was no
You guys
mural
already-
talking
It
about.
looks
But
like a
anyway, thanks for letting me talk, Nicolas.
Wait,
So
we don't-
basically,
Okay.
in our mural, all the little fences, those are reflected.
Uh-huh.
The
There's no mural
fences,
talking
the
about
fence
that.
on the mural is a reflection.
All right. Thank you. So
No,
next,
it's not.
can everyone see
It's
this?
not a fence.
Can everyone see this sweet Under
not a
Armour
mirror.
logo to our right? Okay, I want
Yes.
someone. We'll go with Margot. Can you explain how the logo can be created using a reflection and tell me where the line of reflection is?
Well, you take the top U and then you reflect it to be on the bottom.
Mhm.
The line of reflection is in the middle of the U.
Right. So
In,
it would
in the
be,
crack of them.
Would it go in between here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
toward it's yeah.
It would. Right? And that's key. The line of reflection does not need the image doesn't need to be all the way on one side of the line of reflection. That often happens, like we have here, but the line of reflection can actually go through the image so that when it's reflected, it's on both sides of it.
Rizzy,
Aiden, yes, go ahead.
couldn't it be vertical too? The line
It
of
could. That was my next question. So Tomas, tell me, where could the other line of reflection be?
what you just like right there. I can't really describe.
Like-
yeah, right
like-
there.
Right in the middle of the U, but vertical,
Yeah.
right? That is correct as well. It could also be there. In that case, the image would not actually be a U though, right? It would be this weird winged partial thing.
Reggie, can't it just be lines of symmetry?
Can you think of a line of reflection as a line of symmetry? Yes. Okay, Aiden, can you explain how the logo can be created using a rotation and indicate what the center of rotation and angle would be?
So it could be rotated. The center of rotation, I guess, would be I don't know how I would do this.
No worries at all.
Wait,
Does someone
do
else
I
have an
just show
idea of where the center of rotation would be to turn part of this image into the other half? Basically, how to make one U the other.
Oh, is it in the middle? or the A.
shape.
Right. You could, if you had your U, you could put a center of rotation right in the very middle. And then how many
yeah,
degrees
that's-
would we rotate it?
180.
We'd rotate it 180 degrees about that point to get the A at the bottom. Correct. Oftentimes you can create a transformation, the same transformation with different types of transformation. So you could do a reflection or a rotation, etc. Okay, so that is our reflection intro I have for you guys. And then we have a Desmos activity. Exciting stuff. I'm going to, does anyone have any questions for me? Oh, look, that looks delicious. Some top ramen. Does anyone have any questions for me before I stop recording? In case any questions should make the lecture? No. All right, good stuff. I'm going to stop recording.